guess it's about that time of the year again. Brought out the old friends from the years past. He's pretty much set up. And little skeletons here. Got a couple more here. Great deal on these. The missus got these last year's clearance. I believe these are, let's see, yeah, $20 last year. I think they went up by $5 or $10 this year. And because of last year's clearance, we got them for, I believe, $2, $3 each. So not too bad. Let's see if we can get these out of the packaging here. Sorry, trying to get it with one hand. Okay, there we go. So it comes with these. Put these right in these little holes here. Help it stand up just like that. Which I've had these quite a while. It's already been, I would say, like 3, 4, 5 years I have these. So these tend to break after so many uses and trying to put them in the ground. They do break, so you got to be very careful with these. So let's try to get this in here with one hand. Like so. And I'm supposed to put in like so. So let me try to get this in here because I'm pretty sure I want to use 2 hands for that so I don't end up breaking it. So I'll be right back. Alright. So we're back. So just like so, what I ended up doing is holes on all of them. I put a little stone right behind it. Kind of keeps it a little bit more stiff from going back and forth. As you can see, this is, I found one of the pieces from previous years that broke off, and I guess I'm pretty much sure that I lost it in the dirt here, because I tend to break up the dirt when I put these up, so it kind of makes it look more authentic grave site. Yeah, those do end up breaking off, so you gotta be careful with those. So I kick a little dirt underneath this right here, and as you can see, I put the stones right behind them. That gives them a little support. So let's continue this. See what else we got. Comes with these little decorative, I'm gonna say, jack-o'-lantern, plastic jack-o'-lanterns. Their own little spikes. So let's get those up and let's see how those look. We'll be right back with that. Alright, we have these creepy looking plastic jack-o'-lanterns. Come with a little spike. Of course they come off. And so let's go ahead and figure how we're gonna spread these out. I do want them to be very visible. That's the whole point. So I'm guessing I want to have some red in here. Maybe right there. And probably within there. I do want to add another tombstone in there. So let's go ahead and put these in. See how that looks. Okay, so we went ahead and put these up, spread them out a little bit. I got them over there. So we put up this one here, and at the same time I was doing so, I decided to put up this little skeleton ornaments that I got. Kind of make it look like he's trying to get out of the dirt, rising from the grave, as you will. And then the same on this side. And I'm pretty much trying to get little by little as I can. It is rather early. We're still expecting storms and whatnot. So I'm just trying to get what I can right now. I usually try to leave the spider webbing for last, because it does get ruined with storms and rain and whatnot. So I will try to leave that for last, but right now that does not look too bad. And as I like to say it, the more I scare them, which I do every year, the more I scare them, the more candy I save at the end of the year for myself. And since this year, me and the missus both have the day off, she gets to enjoy in the fact of me scaring the living daylights out of every single kid, teenager, and yes, even adults that come my way. So the scarier I make my theme look, the more it goes into character. So far so good. So we're back. What else I can get up, which will probably be this fencing right now. I'm gonna try to get that up. I do have this glow in the dark headstone as well as this chain. I usually try to save that for last. And then this one, I don't know if I want to put it right there or maybe over here. But then over here is rather lonely, so I think I might put it over here. Maybe not. So we back for that. Alright, we're back. I went ahead and added a little bit more. As you see, I put up the fencing. Some of the newer ones that came with it. As you can see, these I had for a few years already. They're already like faded black. And that's brand new black. As well as we got those pumpkins in. I did put in my black light, string light. Had those for a few years as well. Surprisingly, they still work, but if you take care of your things, they do last a while. As you can see in the beginning of it, I did not take care of it because I did break one of my spikes, but I found use for it. I tend to put him that bulb inside his mouth so make it look like it's kind of creepy glowing. And then I did put up my displays that I got from work. And I believe I got those for, if I'm not mistaken, $3, $2 each, because they were displays out of the box. So I mean, better than paying full retail, which at the time I believe they were $29.85, $30, somewhere around there. I believe that one was the more expensive one because that one comes with two. So and then I gotta figure out why that one's not working either. those two are working, but I don't know if I'm working. That's it. They were all plugged in, I believe. But I'll figure that out right now. It's probably just a fuse, which it does come with fuses. And I got this side going. Of course, Lucy's over here supervising. Making sure I'm doing everything right. Of course, she doesn't have to be in the shop. Come on, Lucy. Let's play this. And I got this fencing over here. I did put that one right there because it did look rather empty right there. And then of course on top of that rock I usually put a carved jack-o'-lantern. And I figured that should do for now. I do have a lot more to go. I do still have these to put up, like I'm about to put up that skeleton that goes in the tree. So got a couple more of those pumpkins, but I have another idea for those. So this should be for now in this area. And then of course I will add something to that area over there. Sorry for the green trash can I was raking up over here. I plan on putting something here. And then use the basketball court as a barrier so little kids don't get in there and try to grab things, because usually every year I have that problem. That's why I cover this area here with spider web. I tend to keep all my decorations in here and then have a string of spider web, a thick web of spider web, like funneling into these bushes here. But I usually have it like covered rather well, so it's not easy to get in there. But so far so good. I figure that should be doing good for now. And then we can continue this tomorrow. Or on another day, because it does kind of look, it might be. I don't know if you see that. A little cloudy, so I don't know if it might rain or not. It might. So probably just leave it as is for now. And let's see if we can try to get that to work right now. Be back with that. Okay, we're back. Well, I guess it wasn't a fuse after all. It was just a bad connection. The little terminal connections that were on the plug were just a little green dirty, so after a little scuffing it worked perfectly fine. And I was thinking it was going to be a fuse, which it does come with extra fuses. I don't know if you can see that. It comes with extra fuses right there, which I should take those off, but I tend to leave them on there because I'll end up losing them, so I just leave them. Yeah, so far so good. Oh, it went out again. Rather wrong. Okay. Let's figure that out. We'll just slowly turn on for now. So I guess we'll just go ahead and call it as is. It's already getting close to sunset. I'm already getting hungry, so this looks good for now. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can see whatever else I got going on. But we're not done yet, so we will make another video for what it looks like as I go along. This is just the beginning of it. Still have a lot more to go. And as always, happy Halloween, everybody. And another year. signing out. Deuces.